Hi there, LLM. When you do something, you always must concentrate your mind, you always must be careful. And when you do something, you should do that with the pride, because practice it's your best teacher. And many times you can hear, listen something, read, but until you try it, until you try to handle with that, everything with have any sense. But listen and try it, and in this principle you training yourself, and this is just this is your background, this is base for your future work, future things what you should do. Just get to the point. You find out something, okay, you think you understood something, try it, then you falling down, I don't know, you lose, and then you have experience, then you try again, but with your previous experience you already know the some trigger, okay, and after all results satisfy you. That easy formula, and trust me, everyone who have successful, they make something using this formula. Try it, analyze, and try it again. For what I told you that, because if you need something, if you want something, if you want to go, you just need to stand up and go. If you want to work, you just need to stand up and work. Relax, stand, get down and relax. Go into the bed and relax. So, but sometimes, and actually always, you need to be careful, because everything what you take from some source around you, when you use some source like internet and anything else, everything can be flexible. Sometimes people say true, sometimes people try to fool you, so be careful with that. But if you want to something, if you need something, just try it, just do it. Now I use example with electronic circuit, but actually it depends everything what you want. If you want to drive the car, you just need to step by step, very careful, try to training yourself until you feel you can drive the car. And in the case with electronic circuit, you need to learn electronic circuit, because if you need to read, if you want to read something or write something, you need to know letters, you need to know words, you need to know everything, how and what you should do. It's the same case, if you need to read the circuit, you need to know circuit patterns. And actually, if you learn, if you understood the main idea, okay, everything after that point, when you understood, after that point, everything must be easy for you. Let me show you on this slide easy example, okay? Resistor element, drawing of resistor, you can see, and resistance, Sхема properties. But how we connect resistor is depend of what we need, okay? But actually we have topic connection of the resistor. It's series, parallel, and combine. And why I ask everyone to be careful and always learn, exactly learn very good. You should very good to know the topic connection, topic circuit of electronic component. For example, when you need to understood how work more strictly, more hard, more biggest scheme, actually it's not so hard. When you know the topic element like a filter, power supply, I don't know what else I can show you, like example, indicator, switch, or something like amplifier, all that topic, it's like when you make the building, you use the small patterns, okay? So it's the same, you use the small topic blocks for make something biggest. And as you can see, we have separate resistor and we have special element variable resistor. And actually variable resistor can we can use for insert in the same place when we use two separately resistor. Usually it's work like that. Sometimes you need to variable resistor, sometimes enough just separate a resistor, or sometimes you need to combination with that element. But everything depend of what you need exactly on that moment. On this case, you can see the topic scheme of a voltage divider. But actually, like I said before, you can use for the same thing, the same properties, the same things. You can use the variable resistor. And actually, you need to know what does it mean resistance. You must to understood once how to calculate resistance. You need to learn. It must be your own background. Where is parallel? Where is series connection? It's very important things. And then you can understood how it work. But always take your mind, concentrate your mind to the, you have properties, you have element, and you have formula how to calculate the parameter of that element, and you have topic circuit for that element. And actually this secret is very simple. For example, in this picture you can see the bridge circuit, measuring bridge circuit, and actually you can use just resistor and just thermoresistor or variable thermoresistor, and you can measure something. You can measure for example temperature. Okay, how to calculate that circuit you can find on the internet, and this will be good if you forget about your laziness and open internet and find how to calculate bridge measuring resistor bridge. It will be very fine. And as you can see, when you recognize that circuit, when you understood how it works, when you can find on this picture where is the voltmeter, where is the battery, where is the resistor, where is the thermoresistor or sensor or measuring transducers, if we need to say more correctly. So from that point you increase your skills. From that point this is your next step to the future level. Okay, and also I'm asking you, be careful with information, because try to read and watch and analyze not just one source. Try to find something again and again until you understood. The people say truth, and this is really work like that. For example, this picture with the funny tattoo. Okay, this is some kind of joke, I hope, because really sometimes you think, oh my god, I need that things, so I want to, what I supposed to do? You ask someone, they tell you, and you do exactly like they tell, and then you understood, oh my god, I do something wrong. Maybe it's your mistakes because you don't listen accurate. Maybe he fool you. So be careful with information from source, and like it work. Try to understood that very well until you feel that, inside yourself. Oh my god, it's really work like that, because electronic components, they always work very logical. Okay, they have parameters exactly how he must have. Okay, so if you open the datasheet for some type of resistor what you find on internet, it means you should trust this source. But if someone say, oh no, this is resistor without any parameters, without any problem, you can use for this, no. Remember, always remember, we have rules, and electronic device work using by these rules, and this is the directly law. Before trust someone, try to check him until you understood. You can trust that source.
Push the tempo, push the tempo, push the tempo, push